Hey everybody, it's Greg from 3 Dimensions of Music, putting up a video for my friend Mike, MGK Boston / Buffalo. Mike sent me a postcard the other a couple of months ago. Beautiful postcard from Mike. Mike is a special guy. And I want to encourage everybody that watches this to go sub to Mike's channel. I put it in my description, I guess, how to link to Mike. He's running a contest that ends on Valentine's Day, and he's looking for a quadrillion subscribers. That's Mike's math, Mike math. I myself, I've reached the pinnacle of 312 subscribers. I'm not sure what they see in me, but I'm very thankful for it. The only thing I want to apologize for is all those extra commercials you're going to see now that my algorithm has pushed me up beyond the 300 count. Mike has 1 entry from me, 10 questions you can answer for this contest. He's giving away 50 dineros for your effort if you win, probably pulled from the hat. First question Mike would like to hear answered is show an album owned by your spouse or significant other, which would be spouse for me, that you don't like. Well, it's not that much I don't like it, but I don't play it. Used to be it served a purpose, but old Barry White, smooth voice Barry, not so much anymore, but this is from her cubicle. And she's got a lot of Elvis in there. She's got a lot of Diana Ross, Teddy Pendergrass, a lot of this soul. She's big on soul and country. But this is one I picked out that I can't say I really don't like it. I just don't listen to it anymore. Barry White. Next one would be question number 2. Show a favorite snack and then review it. Well, I am, as my wife would attest, I do like to snack. I vary from things, but my very favorite snack is this right here. And what that is a chocolate-covered cherry. It's made by a candy place down in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, the home of Perry Como and Bobby Vinton. It's made by Sarah's Candies. And these little puppies now are almost $1.25 a piece, I think. So I don't get them too often, only around Christmas and maybe my birthday. So I have 1 or 2 left from Christmas, and that's my very favorite. It's a chocolate-covered cherry, milk chocolate, and it's just dynamite. But since I don't get this very often, this is my go-to snack. I have it all, got to mix them up. And what is it you think? What do you think that might be? Let me tell you, the 2 main ingredients in this snack, and you've probably seen this. Mark Morris held up a Wiley Wallaby licorice, which is, I've had the other licorice, the rope licorice. Nothing compares to these Australian confectionery Wiley Wallaby, the soft and chewy cherry red, Dynamite. What I do is I dice these up, these little soft and chewies, into 3s. I cut them up in 3s, otherwise I'd eat them too fast. That's why they're so small in here. And I used to mix them with crushed sweet tarts, like a powder to put on it, but I can't get sweet tarts anymore at the Dollar General. And by the way, that's where I get these, at the Dollar General, for $1.25 a bag. Can't beat it. So I started using these. I got, during Halloween, one of the granddaughters got one of these in her booty, and I took one and mixed it with my licorice, and it's like chocolate and peanut butter. You know, the old peanut butter cup. These nerds, which are gummy clusters, little crunchy things on there. So I poured them in there. I cut up the Wiley Wallabies, and my goodness, fantastic snack. You can't put it down. Okay, that's my snack of the day. Wear a cool shirt in your video and explain why you think it's a cool shirt. Well, my wife found this for me bred at the yard sale, or no, flea market last. No, not a flea market. I'm not sure exactly where it came from. I think it was a flea market. It, I kind of liked it, so I'm going to show you because it's a little play on words with the Sons of Anarchy, which I really liked that series with the motorcycle club. And it's a little play on words. I really liked it. I thought it was cute. Katie Seagal was the mother in that show. It was a gritty motorcycle gang drama, lasted for 7 seasons. And Katie Seagal was a mother, and she was a mother of the year. That you couldn't get nothing past her. She was the greatest mother, honest to God. A lot better than Al Bundy's wife during the days. Different change in persona for sure. Let's see. Describe both a positive as well as a negative concert experience and show an album by both artists. Well, I would say my negative concert experience, it's not too much of a negative one because it was The Who. I saw The Who at Wembley Stadium when I was stationed in the UK. It was in 1979. I went to the concert there. Keith Moon was not the drummer at the time. The drummer from I kind of looked this up for a little homework, but the drummer was from the Faces. He was the Faces drummer. And this is an album that's 1982. And I tried to set this so you didn't get so much glare. I watched my last video and there's a lot of glare on those CDs, so I'm trying to make it better. But this is The Who. As you can see, the 2-record set, a lot of great songs on there. And this was the same group that did the concert at Wembley Stadium. Now, why was it a negative experience? Well, a couple of things. We took the train down from the base to London, about an hour trip, maybe a little longer. And the train had a car that was an alcohol car. So you could buy your pints or whatever mixed drinks you might want in that car and take it back to your car and drink. And I think there were 3 or 4 of us. My mind's kind of hazy on this concert, but we got there and I was really hungry because there was just booze on the car. There wasn't food or anything. So on the way to the concert, after we got off the underground, there was this little place, probably no wider than a closet door, that had a window in the front on the sidewalk, and they were selling. I thought it was burritos. I'm not sure what it was, whether it was some type of a Pakistani food, or it wasn't fish and chips. I'll tell you that. I would have appreciated fish and chips after what I got. It was kind of like a burrito. But by the time I got to the concert, and then we got into the concert, and the only thing that they had to drink in there was like a cider. They called it Scrapple or some kind of weird name for it. It was kind of nasty, and I didn't feel too well after. And let's see, there was 3 to 4 groups at this concert. They started at 2:00. The Who didn't come on until about probably about 9:00, I think. There was AC/DC was there, the Stranglers, and Nils Lofgren, and then the Who. So that was I missed the Nils Lofgren, I'm pretty sure, because by the time we got on the train after we got done working, it was on a Saturday, because in the military sometimes you work 6 days, 7 days a week. We got on a train down there, and we didn't get in time to see every act, but I did see the AC/DC and the Stranglers, and then I wasn't really into AC/DC or the Stranglers at the time. So really, I was just anxious to see The Who. The Who was a great concert, fantastic, just everything you'd want to expect. But it's just the rumblings from the stomach made it kind of an unpleasant event. The next one was a positive experience. This was kind of neat. Not too long ago, I went to see Robert Plant and Alison Krauss together. And what was special about this was I went with my best friend. I went out to Los Angeles with him because his daughter lives out there. And they were performing at the Greek Theater. And it was a beautiful venue. It was silly me, though. I thought we were actually going to a theater. So I dressed with shorts and a light shirt because it's California. But by the time the sun goes down, you're chilled out there. And the Greek Theater is an outdoor event. So I didn't know that. So I kind of had the chills. But we drank enough there. ignored it, but the concert was great. The backing band for Robert Plant was every bit as good as any other band I've heard. Just a wonderful, wonderful experience. The night, first time in California, I got to see the Greek Theater, and I also got to see the Hollywood Bowl for another concert with a different artist. So that was a great, great time. I had a beautiful time with my best friend and his immediate family. Uh, that was the best experience for me. Like, there was plenty of other good experiences at concerts. I didn't go to a lot of concerts as growing up, but the ones that I did go to, I had a good time at. Um, if you hit the lottery, what is your dream destination after collecting your winnings? Well, as far as the lottery goes, I hit the lottery when I proposed to my wife 43 plus years ago. As far as I'm concerned, she was the right choice. She chose me, and she gave me two beautiful kids. After I got out of the service, I married her. So she gave me two beautiful kids. That's how I like to remember them. A boy and a girl, and they've got their own families now. They've married two beautiful people, and they've given me four beautiful granddaughters. So I've already hit the lottery as far as I'm concerned. There's no winnings that could compare to everything that I've been given by them and my wife, my wonderful wife. You see what I did there? It is Valentine's Day coming up in a day or so. So, anyways, where would I go if I actually won a lot of money? Maybe Australia or Hawaii, if you had to know. But I really mean that about my wife. Show a blues album is the next one. Well, I'll tell you what. See if I can pull this out real quick. Thought I had this pulled out, but I didn't. This is Jimi Hendrix, the Blues album. Great, great double album. Stupendous songs. Jimmy doing the blues his way. I have a lot of blues in my collection, but this is one that I particularly enjoy. There's James. Some great pictures of him. I love Jimi Hendrix. Always have. Anyways, that's the blues album. Let's see if I can show that again. Jimi Hendrix, the blues. Fantastic. And he honored a lot of the different blues artists with his songs. Let's see. I don't think they list them in here. No. Anyways, the blues album. I love hats. Mike does love hats. He's got a lot of cool hats. Show me a hat you own in your personal fashion collection and tell me why you like it. Well, Mike, I particularly like this hat. This is my picking hat when I go to the flea market. It's perfect for the sun because it covers the back, sides, and front. And I've often been told that reminds him of Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't think so. I was also told I look like Tom Cruise, but I don't think so. Anyways, this is great in the rain. The rain just pops right off. If there's any rain, it's vented so you don't sweat your butts off with this hat. It's very light. It's just a wonderful hat. I love it. This is my flea market hat for the sunny days out there because it's all big open area with the sun beating down on you. Next one would be who's the supermodel? Show a record by a male or female artist you consider to be supermodels in the looks department. Well, in the female, with deference to Tony P, how can you not say that looks like a model? That pouty look, Linda Ronstadt, that's just a great picture of her. I actually found this in a yard sale, personal album from somebody. It's VG++. So I just picked it up. It was like $1, $2. Great sounding album, really great shape. So I couldn't pass it up. And for the male, the shout out to Steve at A is for Alice. We both love this guy, and he looks like a model in that picture. And the way he plays guitar, he can probably nail any chick he wants. What I mean by that is entertain any chick he wants. Anyways, Tommy Bolin, this is Whirlwind. A lot of great songs. Fantastic album. I picked this up during a RSD. This is an RSD album way back when. All right, that's the male model. Make It Stop, show a song you don't need to hear ever again. Well, that would be probably from this album, REO Speedwagon, and Can't Fight the Feeling. Can't fight this feeling anymore. I can't listen to that song anymore. That's the REO Speedwagon. Everybody knows that song. It's a ballad, I guess. I can't stand it. Anybody want some REO Speedwagon? It's in my purge pile. Next one would be Show an Album with an excellent duet on it. Well, I did you one better, Mike. I did plural duets. Charlie Daniels got together with a ton of different artists and did duets. I got this from Walmart, actually, for, let's see if I can cut out the glare. For $15, they had a little sale going on. I couldn't pass it up. The Charlie Daniels and Friends duets. Some of the notables on here would be Brenda Lee, Darius Rucker, Dolly Parton, Earl Grey and Randy Scruggs, Earl Gary and Randy Scruggs, Vince Gill. I mean, there's Travis Tritt, you name it. Bonnie Bramlett. Ton of songs on here, ton of duets. Another Travis Tritt. Garth Brooks, Brad Paisley, Marty Stewart. There's your duets in plural. Okay. Mike, good luck. Mike is about 985 trillion, no, quadrillion, no, I don't know what comes before quadrillion, but he's about 15 away. That's the last, I guess Mike's run some marathons in his day, so I think he kind of knows that last half a mile is the hardest one, and he's at the last 15. So if you guys are watching this, although not a lot of people watch me, Mike, I don't think, go up to MGK Boston, look him up. He's very entertaining. He puts out a video every Friday now, Friday Cheers. He opens up a good can of beer, shows what he's been listening to. He's got a cool cat named Colton, and he hosts a get-together every year now. At least this will be the third year in a row up in Buffalo. He's a great host. He's just great to everybody. He even sent me this card out of the blue. Now he's got 900 some odd, almost a quadrillion subscribers. But here am I, and he thinks of me and sends me a card. And that means a lot. It means a whole lot. Now Mike's get his fair amount of cards from everybody, and I ain't sent him one because I never pick one up. One of these days when I get down to Pittsburgh, I'm going to pick him up a nice panoramic view. But that's something special about Mike. He's a special kind of guy, I think, and he deserves a quadrillion. Okay, as I always do, I want to say goodbye to my beautiful granddaughters, the stars in my solar system, Madison, Evelyn, London, and Charlotte. I love you guys very much. And of course, that don't work.